Hey everyone, Spooky Matt here. Welcome back to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. And it's been a while since we did a recording. I feel like that's a theme whenever I start one of these. In that time, I beat Dead Space on Impossible mode, so that's really cool. And I didn't even die once. I didn't have to save scum at all. Because if you're unaware, part of Impossible mode is... it's just hard mode, but you only have one save file, so you can't make like, 10 different save files or something like that. And if you die, that save file gets deleted. So yeah, you can save scum because you can manually upload your saves to the cloud, and then if you die, just download that save file again. And there were a couple points where I did that because they were potential insta-kill points, but I never ended up needing to do it because I never died. So very proud of my accomplishments there. The shitty thing that happened, though, while I was playing that Impossible mode playthrough was Chapter 10. I think it was Chapter 10, so pretty close to the end of the game. My controller broke. Or maybe broke isn't the right word, but basically what happened is there were times where if I would hold back and to the left to back my character away from an oncoming necromorph, my character would actually move in the opposite direction. So he would move forward and to the right, so directly towards the oncoming necromorph. And I actually almost died a couple times because of my controller breaking or having some kind of issue. I don't know if it's the same thing as the analog stick drift that some people have complained about, or if it's something similar to it but not quite that. But it sucks because my controller is outside of the warranty period, so Sony will not even repair it for free. I would have to pay for shipping to Sony and back, and pay for shipping, or excuse me, I would have to pay for the cost of the them fixing it. So that's more expensive than just going out and buying a new controller, which I did. I may try and repair it myself. I've repaired PS1, PS2, and PS3 controllers myself, but I've never tried repairing a DualSense, and that might be, a bit beyond my capabilities. But I'll give it a shot and see what it looks like, because otherwise the controller's just going to have to go in the trash anyway, so opening it up isn't going to hurt anything. But yeah, that's been what's been new with me. So yeah, anyway, let's get going on this playthrough here. Oh, one other thing, I did also adjust my headset volume, my microphone volume, so I might be sounding slightly quieter than I was. I don't know, I just was listening to my old playbacks, and I feel like I'm slightly louder than pretty much any other YouTube video I listen to, so I decided to drop my mic a little bit. So we'll see what it sounds like. I may drop it a little more or raise it a little more. So if I sound quieter than normal, that's why. But anyway, technically we have two side quests I'd like to do before we do, or get back to the main quest. I'd like to do Jump in the Veil and Bloody Mess, although I may not be able to do Bloody Mess because I need, let's look at my character sheet, I need hacking level 4. I'm pretty sure I need hacking level 4 in order to do Bloody Mess, and I only have 3. Oh, let's turn auto level on. And I don't know when I'm going to get hacking level 4. So we may have to hold off on that quest until that happens. We may actually have to come back to Santa Monica and do that quest later. But either way, whatever works. We're definitely going to go ahead and Jump in the Veil. Arthur Kilpatrick, the bondsman, has asked you to find some clue as to where Muddy Mike Durbin has gone. Mr. Durbin's lady friend, Marion Murrieta, put up money for the bond. She lives in an apartment above a pawn shop. Hey, so do I. Let's figure this out. This is where they live, I'm pretty sure, because I can't get in here. I've been in here, and there's nothing in here. We know that. So yeah. Now how are we going to get in here? Well, there's a secret. Look at this. Pawn shop lodging spare key. And that key does not spawn there until you are given this quest by Arthur Kilpatrick. So let's get in. Oh, here we go.
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look, I gotta head downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Why does this guy sound like Elvis? Sorry, baby. Heard Muddy is headed downtown. Okay. Alright, I got an experience point for listening to an answering machine. I think there's something else in here, by the way. Yeah, there it is. Peepin', a voyeur's field guide. Yep, that's exactly what it sounds like, and you won't see something like this in video games nowadays. This item is beneath your abilities. You would gain nothing from it. You are unsure what benefits can be gained from this tome. You need a research skill of at least 2 to use this item. I'll hold on to it for now. We'll figure out what that is later, by the way. Oh, my experience just got spent. What did it get spent on? Oh, man. I think it got spent on strength, honestly. That's up at 3. Maybe not, though. It wasn't melee or stealth, I know that. Also could have been dex or stamina, I don't know. But anyway, here we go. You have intercepted a message from Mr. Durbin. He is headed downtown to the Skyline Apartments, 2A, the residence of a Mr. Milton. He is also expecting a call from someone named Reno. You should report back to Arthur. So let's report back to Arthur. Oh, this is gonna cost old Arthur real good. Or something. Sorry, I just realized I hadn't put my phone on mute. Figure I should probably do that while I'm playing this, so y'all don't hear my phone go off if I ever get a text or a call. Arthur.
Skies are all rotten and the storm is our death sentence!
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime.
Alright, Arthur. We gotta look at Arthur's computer after this, too. I said I was gonna do that.
Hey there, Slick.
Oh, I'm Slick now, huh? Hey, I've got some info about Muddy.
So what'd you find out about Muddy?
He fled someplace downtown.
Alright then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers. Thanks for all your help.
You can thank me in American dollars, Arthur.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Ooh, $150. Nice. Thanks.
See you around then. If you ever find yourself or a loved one locked up, please call.
I will. Later. So jump in the bill. You told Arthur that Mr. Durbin left Santa Monica. But now we have Mud Hunt. While trying to find Muddy Mike Durbin for Arthur Kilpatrick, you heard an answering machine message that said he is headed downtown to the Skyline Apartments 2A, the residence of a Mr. Milton. Even though Arthur has cut you loose, maybe you can get some money for finding it. Yeah, we can keep that quest going. Alright. Yeah, let's look up some names here.
What brand of yacht do you have?
Baum C. Sienna Baum, perpetrators of criminality. That's funny. Bond written October 9th of 1999. Prostitution. Second offense, bond amount $1,500, type of bond cash paid in full. Local girl, friend of bondsman who did not know that she was a working girl when he picked her up, has identified that she carries a contagious case of the Chooch Devils. Wow. Bremer Camp M. Mark Bremerkamp, so his was written November 12th of 03, so about a year ago. Public disturbance, drunk and indecent exposure, oh, and vandalism. $2,200 bond amount, type of bond cash, paid by credit card, notes, public urinator. Cleaver V. Vandal Cleaver, this is the guy who works at the blood bank, the kind of weirdo. January 1st of 02, 2 counts of concealment of a deadly weapon and threats. $20,000 bond, Jesus. Type of bond cash paid in full. Picked up after a local woman reported being stalked by the subject. Found with a knife and a stun gun. Good lawyer got this guy's sentence talked down from intent to do bodily harm to restraining order in a matter of hours. Wow. America, right? Cugat F. Fernando Cugat. Bond written June 9th of 2000, statutory rape, purchasing alcohol for a minor. Bond amount 10 grand. Type of bond collateral. Car, red 2002 Powell Persephone. California license plate. Stop for ladies. Picked up outside the asylum for trying to move a drunk 16-year-old to his car. This ain't Canada, buddy. Wow. Now, Crumb we've already looked at, right? Victor Crumb. Yeah, subject's corpse identified. Okay, Durbin. Now this is funny. This is Muddy Mike Durbin, I'm betting. Yep. Bond written March 5th of 04 for assault and a prior conviction for Grand Theft Auto and a prior conviction for robbery. His bond was 10 grand. Type of bond was collateral. His 2001 gray Corvega. 3-peat offender. Really wouldn't be surprised if this guy tries to run. Love how he just puts that in there. That's probably going to happen.
Try this one.
Alright, Grady C. Carl Grady, bond written April 2nd of 01, possession with intent to distribute. 25,000, wow. Type of bond, property, house, 222 Oceans Way, Santa Monica, California, local surfer.
9 out of 10 people preferred friggin' chicken over the competition. Why?
Do you love the advertisement playing in the background right now?
I mean, friggin' chicken.
Mitch the Tabby Iverson, bond written February 10th of 02, concealment of a firearm, 10 grand, cash paid in full. Guy's got a big purple blotch on his face that'll make you sick. Update, about a month later, March 22nd of 02, deceased, chunk of him washed ashore last week. Huh.
Here's your money, ma'am.
Okay.
I happen to have a glandular problem. That's it.
Ansel Gretel Kramer, bond written November 14th of 03 for prostitution. 3 grand, cash paid in full. This is what we used to call a jack in the box. Wind her up and a something's going to pop out.
Wow, those marketing guys are geniuses.
Mateo M. Mike Mateo, bond written March 13th of 02 for battery and a prior conviction for possession. 5 grand, cash paid in full. Another local. Santa Monica used to be a swell place to live.
Oh, honey, if you don't stop, I'm
More
gonna have
C.
to make a deposit.
Chad Moore, bond written October 12th of 03. Public disturbance noise. Bond amount 2 grand. Type of bond collateral 50 copies of console game Red Asphalt, 40 copies of PC game Arcanum. Brought him in for excessive talking smack at the local arcade. Wow. Excessive talking of the smack. Nilson B. Brian Nilson. Oh, this is the guy who we beat the shit out of for Mercurio, the shirtless guy. Bond written December 1st of 01, battery, bond about $10,000 of cash, local plug through some guy who was allegedly trying to buy drugs from down the beach access stairs. Yeah, it sounds like something he would do. Orion Olson, bond written February 29th of 02 for a DUI. Bond amount 15 grand. His car was used as collateral. Black 99 Ponce Gorge Mondo. Plate love to drink. Guy drove his SUV through a bookstore, but since there wasn't a coffee shop inside, there were no casualties. Wow.
Vote Republican Senator Robert Thorne, the candidate that is committed to locking up
Bobby Pedroso, August 11th, 2000 for robbery, 20 grand, type of bond collateral, green, 77 race Guzzlestein, California plate, steel 555, steel money, robbed a convenience store in Hollywood. Okay. Perio T. Thundar Perio Jr. That sounds like a lucha libre wrestler. Bond written May 15th of 04, identity theft case, bond amount 10 grand, type of bond collateral, 1 Russian woman charged with impersonating a coder. I don't get that. S. Rhodes, Steve Rhodes, bond written February 20th of 04, just because, 5 grand, type of bond, his own stuff. He just looks suspicious. They should just keep him in jail so he doesn't have the chance to pull off the crime everyone suspects he's bound to. Wow.
With a guy from that other movie that was slightly
Alright, so we've done Rolf Toten there, so we just got 3 to do here. A. Schmidt. What? Oh, I didn't do a comma, did I? Al Schmidt, bond written June 20th of 01, Grand Theft Auto. 10 grand, type of bond, white 88 Fensler generic GT, California plate, oh me oh my. I don't think the car he put up for collateral is his. Silvers R, Roddy Silvers, May 30th of 01, animal cruelty, oh no, 17 grand, type of bond, a hunting rifle. Just because an animal's rare doesn't mean you should sneak into the zoo and eat it before it goes extinct. What the hell?
Well, looks like the boards are lighting up.
I. Valentine.
Let's see.
Isabel Valentine. Bond written October 13th of 03.
Caller, you
Battery.
got the first shot at Doug
Bond
tonight.
amount $5,000 in
So,
cash.
you
She's got a
have
rep for beating the snot out of the locals. And yeah, we've already done Rolf
Vigo.
Toten, so we don't need to look
So,
at him. Alright.
Vigo, why are you
Interesting, colorful cast of characters. Excuse me if you heard that. Got a beverage here. Okay. Sunco gasoline. So we definitely need to do explosive beginning now. The feud has been called off. Tung is hiding in an oil tank not far from the asylum. You must meet with him and get him to show you a way into the warehouse so that the explosives can be set. Well, that's Brother Salvi. Oh yeah, he must just be right in here. There he is, our first Nosferatu. And hey, he doesn't look too bad, right? Missing an ear, maybe, or something. But yeah.
The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
Ooh, that makes me feel special. You do?
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
That's great. So you know I survived.
Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
I need to get to that warehouse for Mercurio. You know Mercurio?
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
The Sabbat?
The Sabbat. Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat, they glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly.
But should I only expect to encounter humans there?
As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
So they know they're working for vampires?
Yeah, the Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the Masquerade.
Nice. Can you get me in there without being detected?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
Middle office, got it. I was born ready, baby. Let's go. Alright, definitely worth doing a hard save here. This is kind of like, you have your hub worlds, but when it comes to a big mission like this, you get taken to the mission location. So this is our first mission location. Well, maybe not. I guess the Ocean House Hotel technically was its own location too. Whatever. Hard save. Boom. Okay. And we're really going to need to make use of combat stuff here and sneaking, which I have plenty of both, so this shouldn't be too bad. Oh. Well, this poor guy picked the wrong time to go take a piss.
Hey, where you going, man?
Where am I going? I'm going right up to beat the shit out of you. How's that sound? You already have that weapon. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, nobody over there. Doesn't look like there's anybody anywhere else. See if we can sneak up on this son of a bitch, huh? Just be a little bit more cautious. Oh, that's a good feeling, isn't it? Hell yeah. Yeah, I guess I trusted in my sneak skill a bit too much back there. I just kind of rushed in with my sneak, didn't take my time. And I should have. Now I think, if I remember correctly, there is something over here. That's right, here we go. 12 gauge tube feed, a box containing 6 shotgun shells for the Utica M37. Now, let's reload my guns here. I'm not really going to be using firearms just yet because it doesn't really make sense to use them. My firearm skill is not great. I mean, you can absolutely use firearms, but let me just show you here. So my firearms skill is my range skill, my ranged feet. It's at 2. So if you only have a ranged feet of 2, your accuracy is going to be pretty damn bad. I mean, you'd be fine with a shotgun close range, but that's about it. Oh, a bum, if I need any extra blood. Hey, buddy. You seem like a nice chum.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Marcus is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in, some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe you heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. And someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I hear ya. So I need to get by those dudes. See if there's a way for me to do so here. Well, that's weird, an invisible wall. Okay, I gotta try and remember how to get by these guys. I think you may be able to get by over here. Yeah, that's what it is. If you can get in and out without being seen. And at this point, we're so far away that even if I stood right here, they can't see us. Even though I'm right in the light. There are different ways you can go about doing this part. This is the way I prefer to do it. Let's see if we can break this lock. Lock difficulty of 4. Blood buffing. Can always suck the blood of all these dudes, so I'm not worried about using a little bit of blood buff. Oh, and some ammo. 38 ammo, 6 rounds for your Saturday night special. Ooh, 6, 12. 12 rounds for my Saturday night special. Take them, baby.
Get a better one. Shit, relax, Holmes. I'm in.
Yo, Marcus is getting all crazy on me all night, right? What the fuck? Something going down tonight. He knows something. We don't.
I know you best keep your voice down, Holmes. Marcus don't play that shit.
What shit? I'm just asking a question.
That's the shit he don't play.
Look, you just shut up and play your fucking cards. Where the hell's Junior?
He's inside, watching the steps. Guess Marcus kind of scared of him, you know?
Shit, I guess Junior's smarter than he looks.
Well, shit, I guess Junior's smarter than he looks. You know, I think one way you can go is through the train cars there, but this is a better way. There is a dude here, so we gotta be careful. save again. Actually, I'm just going to do a new save, because we had that glitch before. Okay. There is a dude that walks right there. Okay.
Hey, where you going, man?
He heard me. See if I can suck his blood. Got him. Sorry, buddy. That dude definitely heard something. You can see he's right there. And we may as well take him out. What is he doing? He's moonwalking. I wonder if we can sneak up on him somehow. Because he's facing the wrong way. Why did he moonwalk out of there? I don't know. Got him. Hell yeah. Oh, it's a good feeling, baby. Sweet. Oh, what the hell? Where'd you come from? Couple more 12 gauge tube feet, I'll take that for shizzle. Dude out there smoking a cigarette, he did not hear me, so that is good. I think one thing you can do is if you shoot that gas tank, it will blow this up and drop on top of this dude over here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in here. 6, yeah, even with blood buff, I cannot get in there, so that's a lost cause. There's just a bunch of ammo, though, I think. I don't think it's anything crazy. Excuse me. Yeah, I used to dislike this mission, but actually, having played... excuse me, some of the later missions in this game, I don't think this one's that bad anymore. Is this guy gonna go take a piss? I think he does. Oh yeah. Ooh, he almost turned around, but we got him. It's actually very important we get him because there's a bunch of dudes in here. Go ahead and save again. Yeah, if we don't get him, he'll start firing his gun or whatever, and that'll alert everybody inside of here, which is not what we want. Nice. Sweet. Lots of ammo in here, so take advantage of that.
What was that?
Hey, how bugged this area is, though. Like, they hear me on this side of the wall. Okay. Right. I think they're done being alerted to me. Still a chance that this is going to go bad, though. I don't know if I've ever made it through here without attracting attention.
Once they go pick up the stash, they promise they make us just like them. You know what that means? That means we never die, we get super strong, we can even fly and shit.
We can even fly?
Why not? Don't they fly?
Hey, you sure
You bitch. Oh, that motherfucker's in here. Lost track of me. Cool. So that's good. Oh, break. Oh, you're gonna shank me, huh? Oh, you're dead already. Hope you had fun. I think this just takes me back outside again. Yep, not gonna bother unlocking that. Shotgun. Pistol, that's where we place the goods as they were. Another 38. Man. Another shotgun. Make sure there's nothing on the ground back here. I don't think there is. History has a way of repeating itself, and if we don't stop violence and destruction now, when will it end? Guns don't kill people, I do. I heart Christina. It's all very funny. Alright. Go ahead and save. One last hard save. It's amazing how much easier this mission is, though, now that I've played so much of this game in the past, in the recent past. Arming explosive. Explosive armed, we got 3 minutes. That guy's just afraid. He's just gonna run. And I believe that there is one more Sabbat encounter on the way out of here. Right here. Oh. Oh, you bitch. Get out of there.
Hey, where you going, man?
Where do you think I'm going? Really? You want to do this right now when this place is about ready to blow? Yeah, I don't think there's any items in here. Hey, you can hear everybody just trying to run for their lives. Yeah, we made it with plenty of time. Nice. Uh-oh, this isn't good. Oh wow.
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
You presume, right? No, it wasn't me. You are of my blood. Teach me your form. I'm gonna say that.
It will come with experience. Mastery of the Protean discipline does not, as your generation might say, come in pill form.
Yeah, this guy is a gangrel as well. Who are you and why have you been following me?
I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you.
Hey, it's alright.
Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
I mean, yeah, I saw a ghost at a local hotel.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
I met some kindred on the beach that didn't seem like kindred.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred, hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
Oh, really? Well, the Santa Monica Baron has a split personality. Well, not anymore.
She's undoubtedly Malkavian. Or should I say, they are undoubtedly Malkavian.
Other than that, I really haven't seen anything extraordinary.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit.
Meeting my acquaintance?
We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one, and be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
I mean, yeah, probably. Good night, Beckett. And with that, we should get warped somewhere else. Unless, of course, the game is bugged, right? Oh god. Hello. What's this? The warehouse mostly lies at the bottom of the Pacific, with few pieces neatly lodged in a lawn in Pasadena. Tell Tung about it. Looks like I leveled up again. Oh, my stealth went up. I can totally tell it did. So that cost 6, yeah. So my sneaking is now at 5, which is good. It's good to have stealth. Alright.
Nice work, fledgling. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Thanks. Do you know someone named Beckett?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
I spoke with him.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Becca does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Bertram, I have some serious questions for you.
What do you need?
I met your ghoul, Knox.
I know you did. Sharp kid. Can track like a bloodhound. I watched him work for a while before I approached him. I had no idea how eager he would be to help.
Yeah. You knew I did? Oh, you knew I met Knox, okay.
I knew you would. I had him watching you-know-who for me. It was inevitable you'd pass through her joint. I told him to keep an eye out for you, gave him lines to feed you, the whole bit.
Wow. It sure didn't seem like he was expecting me.
Come on, fledgling, don't ever think you're ahead of the ball in this game. No matter what action you take, some kindred you never even met already foresaw it and found a way to profit from it.
But he needed my help. I killed an Asian vampire who was stalking him.
No, you helped me remove a spy without revealing myself or getting my hands dirty. Pretty good actor, that Knox, huh?
That's not very nice. Well played, Bertram, well played.
Don't take it hard, fledgling. I won't be the last elder to milk you for a favor.
Someone else.
Sure.
What do you think of Prince LaCroix?
What am I gonna say? He's the boss now.
Yeah, what about that guy who decapitated my sire?
He's LaCroix's iron fist. No one knows the sheriff, really, except LaCroix. No one even knows the guy's name. There's lots of rumors about him, though. I heard LaCroix picked him up in Africa over 100 years ago. Obviously, they work well together.
Someone else?
Sure.
What about Nines Rodriguez?
From what I hear, he's a likable sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go anarch every day 'cause of him.
Can I ask you about someone else?
Sure.
Scene
You
is
better
dead.
get back downtown. Prince LaCroix is gonna want to hear all about this victory.
On my way.
What do you need?
What was the deal with you and Therese Foreman?
That was just silly vampire politicking, fledgling. No more. You get used to that kind of thing.
Sounded pretty vicious to me.
Of course it did. As if vampires and women both weren't insecure enough.
Oh, wow.
Get them together in one Malkavian body, and look what happens.
Sexism. Did you know Jeanette and Therese were the same person?
I had my suspicions. What an interesting specimen. But a pain in my dead ass for sure.
I'm sure it was.
What do you need?
Have you heard anything about the serial killer?
Those murders are definitely the work of kindred. Probably some caitiff getting revenge on everyone who made fun of him in high school. Once the sheriff tracks this guy down, they're gonna make one hell of an example of him.
Caitiff?
Caitiff are just riffraff vampires who don't know anything about vampire society. Don't know their clan. Mutt vampires. What I suspect you were perilously close to becoming if LaCroix hadn't intervened. What do you need?
Alright, that's it, Bertram. Okay, explosive beginning. The warehouse mostly lies... Oh, it's the same thing. Report to Prince LaCroix at the Venture Tower downtown. Okay. Same exact sentence except for the LaCroix thing. Take over the old crab nipple. Okay. I want to go talk to Knox now that I've met... What's his face? Tung. Knox.
Hey, what's up, man? Aw, man, thanks again for your help.
Guess I can't talk to him. Okay. What about Therese? Davy Jones shocker. Authorities quarantine mysterious vessel. Elizabeth Day, Long Beach, California, USA. Oh wow, either one of them is here. I'll watch. Alright, time to go downtown. Aha. Here's how we get there. The taxi service.
Where to?
Drive. I'll tell you when the mood hits me. And then here's our map. We're going to downtown. Oh, perfect. Oh my god. Thank goodness I'm a vampire.
Let's drain it. Let's take it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
Lick.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camarilla fuck.
Oh.
Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet.
Oh. Breaking the fourth wall.
Son of a bitch!
It's
Leave.
Nines.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us.
What are you gonna do? Shoot us? This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with the Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you.
Yep.
Good effort.
Oh. Should have went with your buddies.
Execution needs a little work. You look like shit.
Thanks.
Name's Nines.
I didn't need your help. I could have taken them. Thanks for the help.
Should have been more careful, newbie. Bunch of shovelheads like that. They walk tough, but they scare easy. Just tear an ear off or something.
I'll remember that.
You do that. Me? I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
I'll do that.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
I'll try. Oh, I'll try. And here we are in downtown. Oh my gosh. It's a whole new hub. And now we've got to go talk to LaCroix. And we can always take, there's a taxi right there. We can always take a taxi back to Santa Monica if we want to. Okay. Well, let's go talk to LaCroix really quick. Vampires are extraordinarily resilient to gunfire. Oh my gosh, it's Chunk!
You look familiar, Chief. We haven't met before, have we? Oh, yeah, back in Santa Monica, right? Whew, I don't know what came over me back there, but now I got this sweet night shift position, and I'm happier than the time I met Supowitz. Ah, well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Chief?
Yeah, I'm here to see LaCroix.
Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
God, Sebastian LaCroix.
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Thanks.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. Do you need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
Did you say Chunk?
Yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Oh, actually, my fantasy football days at the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot! That was me.
Alright, be seeing you, Chunk. What a guy. The annoying thing about this building, there's all these doors and everything. You can't go in any of them. Except for this elevator. And you can only go to the penthouse. As of now, anyway. And there's nothing. This looks like a nice fancy room because it is. Oh wow. Look at this artwork. But there's nothing you can look at or see except for LaCroix.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Yes, that is.
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
Do I want to throw Mercurio under the bus? Not really. None. None at all.
That is the answer I like to hear. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing, the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
What's in it for me? Yeah, what's in it for me?
Don't be so hasty to inflate your own worth. You've succeeded once, very admirable. But in the grand scheme of it all, an infant stride of progress. If you're looking to make a name for yourself, listen very carefully. There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I have. I saw it in the paper. But I'll say no, I haven't. What about it?
The Dane was found out at sea. The reports say it was without crew, but they have yet to report a fate of said crew. The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
What do you need me to do? Actually, let me ask this. Why do I have to go?
Should I repeat myself? I do believe I mentioned the fact that I bent the delicate laws that govern our society to allow you a chance to live. If that isn't enough, I can't give you another reason.
What do I have to do?
You have 3 objectives. 1, I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
Yes.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
He asked me to visit him at the last round.
I see. Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to spew.
By-the-numbers rhetoric.
Oh, please, before the chance of fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local kine.
I'll go see him right away.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
Okay. You're a weirdo? Let's see. Elizabethan Rendezvous. The Prince wants you to investigate the Elizabeth Dane, but before you do, he wants you to contact Nines Rodriguez at the bar called The Last Round and find out why he wants to talk to you. Okay. Cool. Chunk.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well, hello there. I've been thinking about you. Oh, yeah. I want to lick you all over.
Whoa,
then
Chunk.
make my way down to your creamy center and... What the... Get your hands off my Bavarian cream!
Wow, he's looking at somebody eat a donut. Alright, game just auto-saved. That seems like a good place to stop. So next time we will go see Nines Rodriguez in the Last Round bar, and then kind of just go from there. So hopefully you enjoyed this recording, and as always, if you did enjoy this installment, I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye for now, everyone.